What up, what up, what up? Good afternoon, turning into the evening. Man, it is freezing here where I'm at. I'm talking about freezing. It's like winter is like I'm trying to leave. So while I wait for my car to warm up a little bit, I just want to speak about some things. Well, something in particular that's special to my heart, and that is, and when I speak about this, well, specifically, I'm talking about us as Black people. We have many issues, right? One of them, I think, is a majority issue, is a major issue, is music. Music. I can't say this enough. As music has gotten progressively worse, we as a people have gotten progressively worse, right? And we're a rhythmic people, right? When we speak about music, we encompass the majority of the making of the music. We don't benefit from the majority of the music that we make. And I mean, when I mean benefit, and definitely long term. And you look at a lot of rappers long term, let's not even talking about the rappers because they're not even making it. If you're a rapper, get you some insurance, because rappers aren't making it. It's a deadly game. But not to get too off track. As music, especially hip hop and rap, it was the beginning of rap and hip hop was just for a voice of us as being oppressed, right? And it has turned into a tool to be used for our destruction. You turn on your average hip hop, rap music today, it's talking about death, decay, and destruction, right? And it's geared toward us. And a lot of times you'll have people of different ethnicities, and they're rapping the music, and it's hitting, right? And the music that they're rapping is talking about the murder and death of us, right? And they're enjoying it, but it's to our destruction. You know, it's to our dismay that this music is played to, right? So it's like we're celebrating it, we're singing it, we're rapping it, we know every single lyric, right? And it's like, this is only to hurt us. It's when gangster rap came, it was a rap. It was only going to get worse from there. And I argue that once gangster rap came, it ushered in a whole era of just annihilation. To me, gangster rap was like pretty much a genocidal tool of us. I remember when Alicia Keys came out and made a statement about gangster rap, that it was a governmental program, like a mind control program, and she had to take that right back. But she did speak the truth. But from gangster rap into what we are right now, I mean, you think about how many people have lost their lives, right, due to speaking music into their subconscious, and it'll make them go do things that they wouldn't normally do if they were in their right minds, or if they weren't listening to that particular type of music. But as a people, man, you think about it, 20 years ago, we've always had our issues, but towards each other 20 years ago, there was still a spirit of camaraderie amongst us 20 years ago, you know what I mean, versus now, you know what I mean. And I use that as a measuring of time. Versus now, our music has gotten way more dangerous and worse, and aimed towards our demise, and we have gotten way worse on each other. So you can see the similarities there and the progression. And also, let's not even talk about rap or R&B or the lack thereof. It's like you dang near got to be a pop artist, a white pop artist, to make R&B now. You can't be black. You know, they've taken the music or the love out of our culture to the point where we're only celebrating death, drug addiction, and money, hoes, clothes, and things of that nature. But a major part of our problem, and I'll profess this and I'll say this until a change comes or the cows come home is our music. Music. And people, you need to understand that what you listen to speaks to your subconscious, and your subconscious is like, will eventually tell you, or it's like a hard drive. Your subconscious is. So whatever you speak to your hard drive, you're going to emulate without you knowing, with you knowing or unknowing. You're going to emulate what speaks to your subconscious. So you can listen to a song about cheating or about doing drugs, selling drugs, and all of a sudden you got a half ounce in your pocket. You like, dang, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? And I'm serious, and I'm serious. So and people who are honest with themselves, you know that if you listen to a particular music, it's going to put you in a particular mood. So we have to be more conscious, definitely as a people, everybody for sure, but definitely as a people, we have to be more conscious to what we listen to and what we allow in our minds, because your mind is, whatever you feed your mind is eventually you're eventually going to emulate it, right? You're eventually going to act that out. It's eventually going to come out, you know, whatever you feed your mind. So if you're constantly feeding your mind garbage, if you're constantly feeding your mind just negativity, you're constantly feeding your mind that, you're going to act that out. You know, that's going to show up in your life. You know, I had to change the music I listen to. I really don't listen to a lot of rap. I really don't listen to a lot of hip hop. But the music I listen to, it has to have some type of meaning. It has to have some content, right? It does. But I do sneak and geek a little bit when it comes to my music. I still got my, you know, like my Mac Dre's and stuff like that. And certain music I listen to if I'm in the mood or I need to work out, I will do that. But the majority, I know, I'm conscious of the fact of what I listen to. You have to be, definitely in today's age. Fun fact, well, not really, it's not fun fact, but many of us as believers know that Lucifer in heaven, he was in charge of the choir. So he's also in charge of the choir down here. And when I mean choir, I'm talking about rap music, hip hop music, drill music. He's at the forefront of that. So also when God made him, he made him with horns inside of his body. So whenever he moved, music came out of him. So that's who's in charge of your music down here. You know what I mean? So because he's the God of this world, so he's in charge of the music down here. And with that being said, you can see that, you know, the outcome of it. You know, it's really showing, definitely within today's generation. I mean, these kids can't even formulate a sentence, a paragraph, a thesis. They don't even know what a thesis is, you know, because the music. You change the music, you can change your people, or, you know, you can start to change your people in the right direction. But that's all I have for today. I'm gonna try to come with some longer content this weekend. I'm gonna actually have some longer content, and it's going to be about fear and trauma. Fear and trauma, that's one way you can control a large group of people, is through fear and trauma. And then we'll break that down, and we'll go through that. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for listening to my content, for watching my content, because you don't have to, but you do. And I appreciate that. One love. Peace. And God bless.